What's going on, people? My name is Nathanael.
Hey, my name's Z.
And welcome to the Terra Roxa podcast. Roll the intro. So welcome back, guys. Like we said, this is the Terra Roxa podcast. This is a brand new podcast that's going to be based on like sneaker fashion and streetwear in general. Had to bring in my boy Z. I've known him for a very long time. We spoke about doing this for a very, very long time. And obviously, as you can see, my man's dressed for the occasion.
Man, it's coming clean, bro.
Yeah, it's coming clean. You can't see his feet right now. I will tell you what he's got in feet, but we're actually going to do a fit check real quick. So I'll hit you guys with a fit check real quickly. So I've got the New Era hat with the leaf like custom on it. Like, yeah, if you know, you know. And then I've got this Nike sweater, SB sweater, got white tee underneath. And then I've got the Berghaus track pants, and on feet, I have got the Supreme Air Force Ones. They're very dirty. These are kind of my beaters right now at the moment. So I do be wearing these quite a lot. And actually, I do have some Represent socks on as well. Just a subtle touch. But yeah, hit with the picture.
Hey, man, you know I had to come clean with the blazer, man. Blazer, Marks and Spencer's. I couldn't afford anything better, but you know how it is. And then obviously on the foot, Jordan 5s.
Off-white Jordan 5s.
Off-white Jordan 5s.
If you know, you know. I think those are low-key the better pair out of the two as well, you know.
For sure, bro.
I like the white ones.
The white's too dirty, bro.
Yeah, I think it gets way too dirty too easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, like we said, this is the new podcast that we're going to be doing. The idea of this podcast is that we do want to have future people on the podcast as well that are like into fashion as well. But yeah, I'm just going to be answering a few FAQs. Me and Z are going to be answering a few FAQs of like what people might want to be asking about this podcast. So the first thing I think I should hit them with is why it's called the Terra Roxa podcast, which is a very good question. So this is actually quite a funny story, bro. So basically, obviously when we were in college, I did geography in it.
Yeah.
And the second year we had a new teacher, which I kind of didn't rate, but because I've got the name of Terra Roxa, I kind of have to give him a bit of props, even though I don't rate the guy. But basically, we were learning about like soils or something, and there's like a particular soil that's found in like South America and like Brazil and like Bolivia and stuff called Terra Roxa, and it's a type of soil that like is really good for that type of climate, and it's like really helps like plants grow and stuff like that. But literally, he said, yeah, so there's this soil called Terra Roxa, and I literally had like that light bulb moment where I was like, bro, this is gonna be the name of my brand. For like everything, and obviously, you know, I do a bit like research on the side.
Yeah.
Obviously, not too much now because you know, man's an adult now, innit? Man's got a proper professional job now.
You, man.
But so obviously, that was like the name of my Instagram. That
it kind of implies that we came from the mud as well.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. So the tagline for Terra Roxa was from the ground up as well.
Hey, jeez.
But you know, started from the bottom. Now we're here, even though we're not quite here just yet. But shout out Drake in it. But yeah, so obviously that's like the whole concept. Obviously, my second Instagram page is Terra Roxa. You've modeled on it as well because you've got quite a lot of heat that I wanted to put on there. And then also like my Depop was Terra Roxa. And then obviously the Terra Roxa podcast, which is right here live. Finally, yeah, bro, we've been talking about it for years, isn't it, man? But yeah. I think the next question people want to know as well is like how we actually know each other. So we met in college about 2016, 2017.
Yeah, 2016, bro, I think it was.
So yeah, there's like 6 of us. Low-key, I think we have probably like the most diverse group in Manchester. You can agree.
It's mad.
So obviously we've got me, we've got our friend P that's in London. His actual name is Pappy, but for obvious reasons, people are going to start tweaking if we just start calling him Pappy, which is weird. But that is his government name. His government name is actually Pappy. But yeah, he's in London. And then obviously we've got Z. And then we've got Z's cousin, who's also actually his like one of his best friends as well, Chris, who's behind the camera right now. Mr. Producer, if you want to give him a wave real quick. Hey, so, and then we've got the young boy of the group as well. We've got Sinin.
Freshest of the lot, man.
The freshest of the lot, that's our Chinese friend. And then we've got Aman, who's, you know, Mr. Work Hard. Guy's working all the time, man. Like, you literally can't.
I don't need that much money, man.
Yeah, he's all about the paper, all about getting to the bag. One day you will see everyone. Hopefully when we do another podcast, which I've got in the works as well, well, we're going to have all of us on it. And I think just because our personalities, we're all like, I don't want to say weird, but we're all just like quirky and stuff in it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I just feel like we have to make a podcast because like people need to hear the stuff that we come up with. Like
madness, bro. It's madness.
There's too many times on like PS4 chatting it that we just be saying absolute mad shit, bro. But yeah, literally. So that podcast will be coming soon, but for now it's just the Terra Roxa podcast with me and Z, and obviously the producer himself, Chris, who's behind the camera right now. But yeah, so basically how this podcast is going to work, this is just a pilot for now, so we're not really going to be like actually getting into like sneaker news, sneaker releases and stuff. But how the podcast will work for future episodes, so episode 2 will be like the first real concrete episode. So we're going to have sneaker releases, so what shoes are coming out for that week, and also like clothing. So we're going to give them my info, like how much it is, when it's dropping, what platforms you can buy it off, and what shops are selling them. And obviously there's also going to be like our cop and drop segment, because I feel like we've got pretty decent opinions. We've been in the game for quite a while. One thing I will say is that me, Z, and P especially, we're like really into like fashion. And we were all really into it in college as well, but we were, I think I can speak for all of us when I can say like we were all broke in it.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Like we were broke as a joke, bro. Like it was bad, bro. So obviously when we all started touching a bit of the money, we started buying the stuff that we always wanted. Z's took it to different heights. Like this guy is going crazy. Like you guys probably haven't seen it, but he has got a Fendi ring on right now.
Oh yeah.
So he's kind of flexing on us. But yeah, like we've always been into fashion, but obviously back in college we just didn't have the bread for it. But now we're up.
It's a different level.
It's a different level. We're starting this podcast, and bro, I'm just excited for what the future holds for us as well, bro. So
that's facts, bro.
But yeah, what was I saying actually? Oh, so like what the podcast is going to entail. So obviously we're going to do the cop and drop segment, and then we're going to have like a news segment where we're talking about like sneaker related news. So for example, Kanye West, how my man's been dropped from absolutely everything, and he also would try going into sketches to try and sort something out. We'll get into stuff like that. And also we'll go into a bit of general knowledge as well, like, not general knowledge, like normal knowledge and stuff like that, and news around the world. And then we also have a meme review. So I'll be showing Z a few like sneaker memes and getting his opinion about it, and just overall having a good time. And then we have the best thing that I think no podcast has done yet. We have this thing called sneaker battles, right? So the idea of it is that me and Z are going to bring in a shoe that we both haven't seen, and we're going to battle against each other for who has the better shoe. But we're not going to vote. You guys in the comment section are going to vote each and every episode who you think won the sneaker battle. I was going to do it with the fit checks, but Z's come out like different today, so we can't even battle on that at this moment. But yeah, so we're going to do this thing called sneaker battles, where we're going to battle against the shoe at the end. Yeah, that's basically going to be the gist of the overall podcast. Is there anything you want to say, bro?
Hey, man, I'm just excited. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Like, bro, I can't tell you how long we've been talking about doing this, man. Like, we've been talking about this for the longest time. Probably like 4 or 5 years in it, something like that.
Yeah, for sure,
yeah,
bro.
Like,
sure, man.
But literally, I've always delayed it. I'm someone where if it's not perfect, I don't want to publish it. But I said, bro, we got to walk before we can run in it. So
Facts, bro.
I was like, bro, when November hits, we're starting the Terra Roxa podcast. And yeah, bro, it's only going to be up from here. Like the slogan I said for Terra Roxa, from the ground up in it, bro.
Hey, yeah, bro.
So the only way is up top. And eventually, I don't know, we'll reach the top of Mount Everest or something. Like
man. Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
But yeah, so this is going to be the first episode. Like I said, it's going to be quite a short one just because it's the pilot episode. And basically, I just wanted to give you guys the gist of what the episode is actually going to be about. Not the episode, but future episodes are going to be about. Obviously, me and Z are new to this as well. So obviously, we're still going to, try and improve the podcasting etiquette and stuff like that.
Take it easy on us, guys.
Take it easy, man. Like I said, you've got to walk before you can run, man. But sooner or later, we'll be after those big podcasts. Hopefully, we'll get put on Spotify one day. But for now, we're just going to be uploading to YouTube. Obviously, if you're enjoying these podcasts, make sure to like, subscribe, share it, all that good stuff. Because in order for us to bring on guests and stuff like that, that people that you actually want to see, you gotta support us, guys, and get us to the top, man. So that's just what it is, really. But yeah, like I said, man, I'm extremely gassed. Z's gassed. Chris is gassed, Mr. Producer behind the camera. But yeah, we appreciate you guys watching. This is episode 1 of the Terra Roxa podcast. Hope you guys enjoy, and we will see you guys in the next episode.
Peace
out.